Alright, hello and welcome back. So this is episode 47, I think. Well, you've seen the title whether or not that's the right episode number. As for this episode, we're going to just be checking out the Neo Azurine Island, which I passed up last episode. In the last episode, we also explored Azurine Lake, checked out the Neo Apafao Beach after it being restored a bit, since we had to check out Azurine Lake from that location, and we also did some minor exploration in the Iolia Valley and Aventurine Woods. So, if you remember before, Azurine Island was a small little place we visited just for a little bit. My Nidoking is... I should have healed my Pokemon. That was my mistake. Should be fine though. What did I say? We normally reach Azurine Island via the boat back on the Apafao Beach, but we don't need that now since we can just surf, so we just end up back here. So you just surf west from Coral Ward and then go down when you're able to reach Azurine Island. There are a couple of new encounters, so I'm going to quickly point them out. We can now encounter Yanmega, Vileplume, Seismitoad, and a Selgor. As for any other encounters, no, that is it. So this is just, these encounters are via grass, some being based on the time of day, so I recommend looking at Vigor's table for that specifically, since I don't want to state all that right now. Yanmega is a decent Pokemon, it has speed boost. I do think there's better options though, but it's not a bad choice. Vileplume can be good in mono grass teams. Outside of that, it's not the best because grass poison is very weak typing overall. Seismitoad is a pretty good Pokemon, actually, due to its bulk and overall base stat total, along with its typing, only being 4 times weak to grass, really. Then we have a Selgor, which its main gimmick is just being one of the fastest Pokemon. But its power is not really that good, so I don't think it's that great of a Pokemon. And that about covers it for here, so we're just going to go ahead and get started. So, of course, there are new items here. And if you remember correctly, back on this island, there were a lot of these Pokeballs. These are... Oh, not in this case. Alright. So it seems like Vigor's going to do a counterclockwise spiral. Okay. I see. So we're going to be surfing around here. Oh! The fungus have been replenished, so to speak, now. So we're just going to encounter them and then run away from them, because it will save us for a side quest later sometime if we do that now. You can also now encounter Amoonguss at crazy high levels. Alright. So I recommend just interacting with all the items you see, the Pokeballs, so to speak. Alright, now we want to go over here, is it? Alright. Seems to be a lot of items. Alright, this is a little scuffed, what I'm doing here. Alright, so I'm not going to really follow what Vigor's guide for here for this, because this is a little annoying. Going in a counterclockwise spiral, which is contrary to what this area wants to do. But I will do my best. Oh. Alright, maybe I should use repel or something. Alright. So a lot of these items are just going to be mushrooms and some wings. So, yeah, you're not going to be missing out on too much if you don't pick up these items. So, for completionist's sake, I'll try to get pretty much all of them, but you don't need to worry about it too much, because there's nothing like TMs around here or anything like that. I do recommend going all the way around though and encountering all the fungus and Amoonguss though. So it shouldn't be too bad to get around and deal with that, because you can surf now in the water, so it shouldn't be too big of a deal. Alright. This is a little boring, not gonna lie, but it is necessary, so... Okay. Alright, let's see. Anything up here? Oh. Alright. Let's just keep going around this island. Yeah, we go down here. Tiny mushroom there. Fungus here. Okay. Okay, let's head over here. Oh man. Okay, we're back in this area. Alright. Tiny mushroom. Okay, we're almost done, I think. Yeah, pretty much. I'm on a water field since I was in the water myself. Interesting. Oh, this little area here. Oh boy. We're almost done, I think. Almost, I swear. Alright. Oh wait, I think there's a healing thing in here. I'm gonna quickly stop by. There we go. Alright, I think I picked up everything and encountered all the Pokemon here, so that actually covers it for this area. Yeah, nothing too crazy, interesting, or surprising around here. So, that's fine though. It's just be able to surf around is pretty fun on its own. Alright, so the next thing we're going to do is, if you remember correctly, or just remember it all, I guess, we picked up a diamond ring last time. So what we can do with that is we can use that to start a little bit of a sequence of events. So first thing we want to do is head over to the Jasper Ward and get into the top left apartment building here and talk to this girl. So with that, we get the classified information. I think these actually have sprites. I'm sure the diamond ring was a very basic one. So with that, we can use that for the next part of this quest, seemingly. So for that, we want to fly over to the Peridot Ward. And now we want to, not this way, sorry, to head up over here and enter this building right here to the left of the North Peridot Ward Alley. All right. So we just want to beat this guy in battle. Oh, I thought that was Sludge Wave. That's really annoying. Champ. Up by. Oh. Dragon Pulse. What a terrible moveset. Alright, with that we get the pink pearl. We can also grab the mind plate here as well. Very nice. So, if we take a look at this pink pearl of ours, we can see what it looks like. It's pretty interesting. So, naturally, we're still not done with this quest quite yet. So, if we fly over back to the core ward, and then I forget where we need to go for this actually. Let's see. Okay, let's see. Enter the northern warehouse. Northern warehouse. Huh? Oh, it must be this one. Okay, I see. We talked to this girl over here. Alright, with that we get a crystal ball. So this is what it looks like. 100 million yen. 30% success rate. Alright, interesting. So, with that, we can now start heading to the next area that regards this item. Let's see. So, we're going to just fly on over to the next area we need to go to. We want to head over to Jasper Ward. Oops, speed up is on. And then if we head over to this area over here and attempt to enter this building, this is a double battle? Aw, man. Alright. Well, this should be interesting. Slowking and go lurk. Oof. Alright, let's see. Yeah. This, yeah. Oh boy. That's quite the team these two have. Citrus Berry? Ouch. Kabutops? Oh, that might be an issue. Oh. Okay. We're still going. My goodness. Don't really have a good move for this one. Alright. Okay, never mind. Worked out in the end. Alright, so now we can enter. So what we want to first do is actually head into this room up here. We can now pick up a yellow flute and the field effect Readout 34 for the Starlight Arena field. So now we can head up here, and if we talk to this lady, alright, so with that we get a seemingly very cryptic fortune. It's a bit of lore, so to speak. For those who know what it could be possibly referring to, you know, and maybe you can try and piece it together if you're unsure what it could possibly all mean. So with that we got the R key, so this is what it looks like. Nothing too crazy, but you may remember that we've already talked to someone about losing a possible key. So we're going to head over there now. So if we fly back to the Peridot World and head back to the Black Stream shelter over here. And then go along this way into this room here. Then, wrong room. Sorry, my mistake. I think we wanna. Is it over here? I get confused in this place every time. I think this is it. Let's see. No. Alright. Where do we go? Is it over here? Yes. Okay. Alright, if we go up and talk to Randall up here. So with that, we got Klefki from Randall. Bit sad, but Klefki has two important things about it. It can now switch. It will know Switcheroo as Egg move, and it also comes carrying the Sanctum Key as well. We'll see what that refers to. Maybe you remember though. So I think we need to actually go pick up that key. So we're gonna go ahead and exit out of here. As for Klefki itself, is an excellent support Pokemon. Its typing, Fairy Steel, gives it a lot of resistances and just two weaknesses, to fire and to ground. Sorry, I got a little bit lost there. So if you're looking for a Pokemon to help support your team, as long as... Oh, I even got a shiny version. Not too bad. Alright, nothing too crazy though. So Switcheroo trades held items, so that can be useful. Klefki can have Prankster as its ability, which is what you want for it, since its main thing is going to be setting up your other Pokemon, inflicting status conditions, and all that fun stuff. So, let's see. Taking the item. Alright. So with that, we're going to move on to the next thing we want to do. And that is, well, use the Sanctum Key we got just now. So with that, we are going to head back to 7th Street via the Lapis Ward. So we're just flying over there and head up along this way. Alright, make our way back down to the 7th Street and head back on over to the Sub 7 Sanctum. So if you don't remember, it's through this door up here. Then you just go along to the left, up and over, and down this way. Alright. So here in the Sub 7 Sanctum, we want to enter the door on the left side. Back in the maze area. Over here. Because you remember I tried entering, but it was locked. But with the key, we can enter now. So here we can pick up one dark material. So that's our second one we picked up so far. And up here we can pick up some more XP candies. So we also got a few books and some Arceus statues. It would do you good to remember this particular order of these statues. So either you can use your big brain and just simply remember the color order, or you just take a screenshot and keep it for later. But right now we're just going to go ahead and look at some of these books. Alright. I'm sure you can figure out who that was writing that. With that, we get some interesting more lore about the members of Team Meteor. Alright, so that's about it for this quest line now. So the main reason to do all that was for the Sanctum Key. I mean, it's a side quest leading to another little side quest event type thing, so. Alright. So, what we want to do now is head back to the Agate Circus. I think the fastest way to leave is back through here, I believe. Yeah, something like that, I think. Zoom on over. Alright, so what we need to do in the Agate Circus isn't very much, but we might as well, you know? Oops. Alright, so just fly back on over. That is not it. Up here. Alright. So what we want to first do is head over here and pick up ourselves a Circus application. And there's actually some new Pokemon we catch now with the Super Rod. So Big J wants to just simply note these for completion's sake. In the Celestine Cascade, the area just by in front of the Fiore Mansion, where Amaria and Titania normally live, we can now catch Shelter with a Super Rod. In Azurine Mountain, on the first floor all the way up to the 5th floor, we can now catch Seadra. On the Azurine Mountains, the bottom first floor, bottom 2nd floor, and bottom 3rd floor. Nothing too new that we haven't seen with the Super Rod before. On the Celestine Mountain, on the 1st to 3rd floor, very similar encounters. Nothing too crazy here. All Pokemon we could encounter before. Celestine Mountain, bottom 1st floor to bottom 2nd floor, same stuff. Similar stuff to previous ones. Celestine Mountain 4th floor has a slightly different encounter rate. You can now fish up a Feebas at a 5% chance. So that's pretty cool. What else? On Citrine Mountain, nothing too crazy there. And in the Water Treatment Center, we can now catch Alolan Muk, Swallow, Tentacool, and Tentacruel. So that's pretty cool. Alright, so next we have a very interesting quest line. What we need to do is fly over to the Bibixian Wasteland. So, if you notice, we can now fly over here. So, we're just dumped right outside of Kane's house. So what we want to do is drop all but one of our Pokemon. Yes, we need to dump all of our Pokemon except one of them. Okay, hold on. I just need to make sure something. Okay. Let's see. I just want to check something really quick. I just want to make this as easy as possible. I might just take out my Savali for a moment, actually, for this. I think I have the TM in here, don't I? Do I not? Ah, yes. Okay, no. Okay, so what you want to do is get a Pokemon that can defeat a level 47 Buffalon, but also, if they have Memento or Explosion, that's also really good as well. So, I'm just going to take out my Savali for this. Okay. Then just put my team members in here. Okay. Because what we want is all but one Pokemon in our party, and one strong enough to take out a Buffalon, but also be able to take it out. So hopefully you have a Savali as well. Since Savali can learn Memento, which I'm pretty sure it can, we're just going to take advantage of that. Let's see. It learns it... Parting. Oh, is it Parting Shot that I'm thinking of? Oh, it switches out of battle. Oh, that's different than what I was expecting. Wait, Savali is not what I want then. Oops, pardon the noise. Let's see. Spiritomb? Interesting. Alright, I can get Spiritomb out. Do I have a shiny one? I don't think so. I just want to make this easier on myself so I don't have to... So you guys can follow along easily. Let's see. Do I not have a shiny Spiritomb? No, I do not. Do I have any other Pokemon here? Bruh. Zoroark can learn it through breeding, apparently. But I need to check if that's truly the case. Yes, it does. Alright, I'm going to use Zoroark for this. I'm going to just simply teach it the egg move via debug, because breeding a whole ass Zoroark just for this is kind of dumb, and I really dislike that idea. So, this is just going to save time, because I can just do this, you know, breed it on normally, but that's just too much effort. So, I'm just going to quickly do that now. Oops. Alright. So I have debug enabled, so that lets me change up things on will, but don't worry, I haven't really been using this outside of that one time where I used it to teach an egg move already, so. And anyway, I have access to breeding under normal circumstances anyway. This just simply saves me time. So Memento just faints in return for sharply lowering the opponent's stats. So I'm gonna get rid of punishment here. Alright. I'm gonna save now. And let me just make sure I have one other thing in my inventory. Okay, good. So, what you want is, you want to have a data chip, one Pokemon in your party, and hopefully it can get knocked out relatively easy. And from there we can now start what we're about to do next, which may be a bit strange. So, alright, so we flew over to the Bibixian Wasteland. We dropped all but one Pokemon in the PC. And we have a Pokemon that can faint in battle easily, but also defeat a Buffalon. Alright, so what we want to do is save here, talk to the machine here, plug in the data chip, alright, so now we want to... Next we want to do is heal at the machine. Alright. Now we want to fly over to the Route 1 Nature Center. I don't know how you're supposed to get there under normal circumstances because you needed all but one Pokemon in your party. Let's see, where do I want to go? Route 1 Nature Center, yes. And now we want to defeat a Boufflant. So right over here is good. So that we get to ride a Tauros. So now we want to fight another Pokemon. I recommend another Tauros or Boufflant for this. So here, we want to save, just in case. Alright, so now we want to white out while we're riding this Tauros we're on. So we're going to select Memento here. Faint. So with that, we end up back in... So that we returned back in the house, but we're still on the Tauros. Make sure to stay on your Tauros. Alright, so with this Tauros, we can now exit the building. This is pretty interesting now. We can ride a Tauros around here. So we want to exit the building and go down, then head back to the rock smash ledge here. Hop down this ledge. And we want to climb up this ledge here. And we want to enter the cave down over here. And we want to take the secret path behind here. Alright, so now we want to climb this ledge. Oh, shiny Solosis. I might actually catch you, actually. Alright. Alright, the future save won't do anything to me. What? Okay. Alright, nice. Oh, make sure you have Pokeballs for this upcoming part. Or maybe you should have said that earlier. Alright. We want to head back basically to the area where we found the Squirtle. So that's why we went up here. What? Oh, okay. I was like, huh? How's that possible? Alright. And now we want to climb up these ledges to the right here to this cave that we could not access before. So climb up this ladder, go up this ledge, here we can pick up a big nugget. Alright, and if we save and interact with this, that we get into battle against a level 1 Beldum. So this Pokemon has Takedown, so it will want to knock itself out, and its low catch rate will also complicate things. So I'm going to reset for a shiny Beldum. This is going to be painful, so please pray for me. Yep, so I'm going to be here for a while, so I'll catch you all later when I'm back here. Or caught a shiny one, hopefully. Okay, managed to counter a shiny one, but I can't obviously hit it with a move or anything, and I don't have full swipe, so I'm just gonna have to... Oh man, maybe I should have brought my Galvantula instead. Looks like it only has Takedown. Alright, well, I just have to wait for it to get lower. Alright. Wow, this is gonna really suck. Okay. Alright, this is my second one. Hopefully it goes a little bit better this time. I believe this is the only Beldum available to you too. So, yeah, you definitely don't want to miss out on this, I think. Alright. Oh man, not being able to inflict a status condition to make this easier. Oh! Okay, wow, that was really lucky. Second attempt here. Alright, so of course this Beldum has nothing special about it other than it exists. I got one perfect IV and special defense. Okay, clear body, that's fine. Ooh, jolly nature. Oh, that's actually pretty good. Alright. So with that, we can just head back on outside. Okay, and we can ditch the Tauros now. And get on to our next little thing we want to do. So, to do that, we want to head on over to the nightclub in North Obsidia Ward. Fair warning, if you decide not to do what I'm doing here, you won't be able to do this again for another 2 badges or so. So, this is an excellent reward, so I recommend doing it now. So if you head in here, you should see DJ Arclight in here. If you bought all the Pokemon from the 7th Street Pokemon Seller, if you have not done that, you can still buy them from him. And he won't be the move tutor like I showed you earlier. So go ahead and do that now if you haven't. Alright, so what you want to do is take out all those Pokemon that he stated. So what we're going to do is first fly over to the Jasper Ward again and take out the Loudred. Hopefully you can remember. Alright, this looks like it. Should put that on our team. Let me put my Solosis over here along with my Beldum. Alright, I'm gonna take out the other Pokemon as well while we're at it. Take out the Jigglypuff. We also want to get the Makuhita. Okay, just need to make sure these are the right ones. Okay. I'm gonna get our Roggenrola. I did take the one from 7th Street. I think it should be fine though. Alright, very nice. Okay, so we're about ready. So, there will be some things we may have to take care of. So let me actually fill out my team members. Put Blaziken back in. Alright, so here in the Jasper ward, we want to talk to the person in the bottom left 2 times. Is it this lady? Alright, I believe it's this building then. Alright. Alright. So now we want to take our Jigglypuff and head over to the excuse me, North Peridot Alley. And head on over up here and talk to the bottom guy here. Alright, with that we have to get into a battle here. Oh, this is not very good for me. This is really not good for me. Oh no. Oh no. Oh my god. Alright, I'm gonna have to reset. That is really annoying. Okay. Well, that's fun. Let's see here. All right. Okay. Oh shoot, acrobatics or gale winds, which would take priority? I'm not actually sure. Alright. That was truly unfortunate in every sense of the word. Wow. Oh my gosh, please, bro. There's just no way. Okay, that was... Bro? I swear. If evolving it makes it so it can't be traded again, I'm going to be really mad. Well, I guess we'll find out. Otherwise, I'm going to have to take them out of my team. That's kind of annoying. Oh. Alright, we want to head back to the Jasper Ward now. Talk to the girl with the Jigglypuff after healing my Pokemon. Or the girl with the Loudred, sorry. Alright, now we want to head over to Apophile Academy. We want to talk to girl in the middle of the rooms on the left side over here. Alright, so that we have to talk to DJ Arclight again for his autograph here. So fly back to the North Reborn nightclub and into here. Alright. That autograph, we can now head back. It looks like I can still give it even if it's evolved. Alright. So now we have to get another autograph, so we have to fly over to Spinel Town, actually, funnily enough. So 2 buildings from the left of the museum. We can go into here and talk to this guy. Alright, so for this next part, we want to get your team, an actual team, ready for this. So you're just gonna put our Pokemon back in. Alright. That we just head back on over. And let's see, is this what I want? Let's put my Nidoking in front here. Save and then talk to him again. And then if we talk to him again. Alright. There we go up against Guitarist McCrizzy on the no field. He doesn't have any healing items. Here he has his Incineroar holding an Assault Vest with Intimidate as its ability, Adamant Nature, 31 NIVs with the most darkiest Lariat, Cross Chop, Flare Blitz, and Outrage. Next up is Starmie holding a Damp Rock with Natural Cure as its ability, Timid Nature, and 31 NIVs with the most Thunder, Rain Dance, Hydro Pump, and Ice Beam. Next up is his Flygon holding a Muscle Band with Levitate as its ability, a Jolly Nature, and 31 NIVs with the most Dragon Claw, Earthquake, Dragon Dance, and Superpower. Okay, well, that's kind of unfortunate. Okay, next up is his Omastar holding a Focus Sash with Swift Swim as its ability, Modest Nature, and 31 NIVs with the most Shell Smash, Hydro Pump, Ice Beam, and Hidden Power. Oh boy. Oh, serious? Ah, this is gonna be a close one. Oh boy. Next up is his Staraptor holding a Fightinium Z with Intimidate as his ability and Adamant Nature and 31 NIVs with the most Roost, Brave Bird, Close Combat, and Tailwind. Alright, last up is his Armaldo holding a Pasho Berry with Swift Swim as his ability and Adamant Nature and 31 NIVs with the Sword Stance, X Scissor, Rock Slide, and Aqua Tail. Oh, of course. Nice. And I miss. That's the one issue. Alright, it shouldn't be too bad of a fight. So we also get TM15 Hyper Beam. So with that, we can just fly back to Pop File one more time. Heal up my Pokemon. And I get the headphones from this girl. Alright, we're just gonna head out of here. And fly back over to the Jasper board. Alright. So, with that, we want to fly over to the Lapis board now, apparently. Interesting. Okay. We enter the house to the left of the Pokemart. Alright, so with that we want to make sure your team is ready for this. And then, let me see, what do I want to do here? I think I'm gonna send out Zoroark instead. Then put my Nidoking in the back just for the gay, and then we want to fly over to the Onyx ward. Then head over to the rooftop area. This next part is going to be pretty hard, so I recommend saving. Just before you exit out. Oh, whoops. Sorry, you're supposed to head to the North Peridot Alley first. Alright, here we go. Whoops. Interesting. So you're supposed to fly over to the Onyx ward, talk to the mother, then fly back here, and then fly over to the Onyx ward. It's a bit convoluted, it's just a tiny bit. Alrighty. Alright, save, and then go down. That's a double battle? Oh my fucking god. So, this battle is pretty rough. Here we're up against a Weezing, Levitate, Bold Nature, 31 IVs, Destiny Bond, Fire Blast, Sledge Bomb, and Infestation. Then we have a Lowland Muck, Power of Alchemy, Calm Nature, 31 in IVs, Minimize, Sludge Wave, Fire Blast, Giga Drain. Oh boy. Oh boy. Hold on. Let's go with... Oh, this is so annoying. Oh, great. It got Levitate. Oh, that's so smart to put it there. Oh, next up we got a Mudsdale with Assault Vest, Stamina, Adamant Nature, 31 IVs, Superpower, Heavy Slam, Rock Slide, and High Horsepower. I don't know what to do against this Lowland Muck. Oh, I guess that works. Alright, next up we got Zangoose holding a Toxic Orb, Toxic Boost, Jolly Nature, 31 IVs, Close Combat, Quick Attack, Shadow Claw, Sword Stance, Serena, Life Orb, Queenly Majesty, Adamant Nature, 31 IVs, Play Rough, High Jump Kick, Power Whip, Knock Off. Let's go with this and then this. No. Oh my goodness. Next up we got Licky Licky, Own Tempo, Bashful Nature, 31 IVs, Power Whip, Muddy Water, Blizzard, and Hammer Arm. Alright, I don't want to miss, so we go with this. Great. That's Quick Attack. Alright, I'm just gonna cinch this up with my Talonflame here. Alright, with that we'll go up against Mastermind Usis on a field that is no field, so don't worry too much about that. Here we're up against a Manectric holding a Choice Specs with the moves Lightning Rod, Ability Lightning Rod, Timid Nature, Perfect IVs with the moves Volt Switch, Flamethrower, Thunderbolt, and Hidden Power. Next up is Sharpedo, Life Orb, Speed Boost, Adamant Nature, 31 in IVs with the moves Aqua Jet, Waterfall, Crunch, and Earthquake. Oh boy. Yeah, I figured it was going to go with that. Anyway. Okay, let's see. This is going to be hard because your Pokemon are not healed between battles here. Oh my god. Alright. Next up is Scizor, Technician, Adamant Nature, Perfect IVs with U-Turn, Bullet Punch, Superpower, and Thief. Alright, say goodbye. Alright, next up is Alakazam, Life Orb, Magic Guard, Timid Nature, Perfect IVs, Psychic, Focus Blast, Recover, and Charge Beam. Oh, I think I lost here. Oh! Oh, we have to reset all the way from the start here. Great. Let me just switch around my Pokemon though. Alright, so it's too many failed attempts. I think I'm just gonna have to change up my team just a slight bit, I think. Probably the smart thing to do here, so. Alright, so Pokecenter is just up in the school. Over here, so let's see what I can cook up instead. We did just get this Beldum. So I haven't really used Metagross on my team yet. That might be a possible option. Let's see what else we've got in here. Also got Mamoswine I could possibly slot in as well. Let's see, what else? Weavile? I think Mamoswine should be better though. Then there's also Rotom, which could be fun to use. Although I don't have access to the machines for it yet, so maybe not actually. I do have a Raichu, but I've already used one before, so I'm not really interested in that. Lucario? Could evolve it. Abra? Archeops. Alright, I'm gonna raise up my Mamoswine, or Piloswine here, and Beldum, so I'll be right back. Okay, I am back. So, what I decided to do was bring on Mamoswine and Metagross onto my team, because I'm missing strong Psychic attack and Ice attack. So, for my Mamoswine, I gave it a Never Melt Ice, gave it a Jolly Mint, and gave it Thick Fat through Ability Capsule, and then I used Debug Mode to change up, to make the IVs perfect, because breeding, I've done it before in a previous playthrough and I just don't want to do it again, so I saved time for that. And then these are the moves. This is the moveset I went with. To get Ice Shard and Icicle Crash, I used Debug Mode, but I did throw away 2 Heart Scales afterwards, so don't worry. Earthquake was there by default, and Knockoff was a move tutor move through the 7th Street Pokemon vendor who became a move tutor. To evolve Mamoswine, I did have to use the move relearner to teach it Ancient Power and then evolve it once again from its Piloswine state. That's how I got my Mamoswine evolved. I didn't need to farm any XP candies because of the XP candies we've just been picking up from exploring. So here's my Metagross. I gave it an Expert Belt. It already had a Jolly Nature by default, so that's pretty cool. Clear Body is its best ability, thankfully, so I didn't need to change that up. And then here are his moves: Bullet Punch, Meteor Mash, Zen Headbutt, and Meteor Arm. I taught Zen Headbutt via a move tutor back in Peridot Ward when I went over those 2 move tutors that are right there. And then the other moves are either there already, or I just used the Heart Scale move learner. So there's that as well. Then as for that, that's about it. So for both of them, I gave them Jolly Nature, Max Attack, Max Speed, and then the remaining IVs into HP. So I think I'm gonna lead off with these 2 actually. Actually, I'm gonna switch it up here. Actually, yeah, this is what I want. Okay. So what I want to do is, let's see, I don't know, 237, 211. Okay, my Nidoking is still faster. That's about what I wanted. 228, 208, 278. Okay, my Chichino's the fastest. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and just speed run this battle. Alright, this is gonna be my last, I don't know. Oh my god. Oh my god, I did it. Holy fuck. Oh. Alright, so with that, we finally win the gauntlet. So, that, we want to fly over back to the Lapis Ward. Put Vanillite into our party. Heal up our Pokemon. And go back to this house up here. Alright, with that, we're about done here, so if we head back to DJ Arclight, with that, we get the Mega Z Ring, so we can now use some of the Z Crystals and Mega Stones that we've gotten now. Of course, we'll be getting more. And by completing this quest, we also get 2 points with Arclight. So this episode is ridiculously long. I have no idea what it's going to look like after editing everything out. So we'll see, but yeah. Next episode, we're going to finally progress the story. So I hope you've been following along well. Sorry for this last bit. This battle is pretty hard without a Trick Room team, so I do recommend just making a Trick Room team to deal with Eustace, and it could probably work in the first battle as well, even though Trick Room teams are a little bit worse off in doubles because double battles end very quickly and Trick Rooms needs a little bit of time to set up. So, but anyway, I want to say thank you for watching, and I'll see you all later.